This is the Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast. Brought to you by Rigstar Communications, innovative oil field communication solutions. Video production by The Creative Monkeys.
So the final here tonight at the Father David Bauer Arena was 3-1 for the Old Grizzlies. After the game, we caught up with Sean Goodwin and goaltender Dan Bakala. I'm here with the Royals goalie Dan Bakala. Dan, you get a shutout against Okotoks, and then you go into the next game and let him 5 goals. Sit out one game, you come in here. What were you thinking coming into this game?
Just as always, stay focused and watch that puck. Try and stop whatever I can get.
All right, what did you think went wrong for your team tonight?
Not much, man. That goalie was just he was stellar. We just got caught with a hot goalie. We had a ton of shots. They played first period. Our team played very well defensively. No, barely any shots. Gave me five, 6 shots in the first, and we played pretty solid, hard working. And
do you find it hard to stay focused though with that few shots on net?
No. It's all right. Just gets me a little nervous when they do come down, but try and stay my ground and wait until they come, and hopefully I get it.
Here with Royals forward Sean Gordon. Talk about the game today and what you guys thought about your performance tonight.
We played a pretty solid game. I mean, we just came short on the scoreboard. We just couldn't get past that goalie. We just came up against a hot goalie. We dumped on the puck. We were skating. It was a lot better than the last 2 games we've played. So we've been in a slump here. So it's a positive side. Take the positive out of this game and take it into next game.
Just about 40 shots on goal. Talk about your frustration of not getting him past that goaltender.
It was frustrating. I mean, me personally, I've been in a slump for goals, and I'm counted on scoring goals. So it's been kind of frustrated, and everybody else is frustrated too. I mean, you can't really say much when you get 40 shots and only get 1 goal. So.
Now talk about that 1 goal, the penalty shot. Was that a relief for the guys on the bench, for yourself? Talk about that goal.
More for myself than anything. I mean, there wasn't really much of a relief with the team because we lost the 3-1. We came up short. But for me, I've been on a 6-game goal drought, and it felt good to get that off my back. But still, I'd rather get a win than a goal. So.
After talking to Dan Bakala there, he said that he got another chance and he came into this game totally focused. What did you see out of him tonight?
Oh, he was focused, but the team just didn't support him. He made some great saves, especially in that second period. Came up with an unbelievable save just after the Olds got on the board, 1-0. Came back and made a huge save to keep the Royals in the game for that time being, but just didn't get any support from his offense. So
what do you think was the biggest problem for the Calgary Royals tonight?
Well, they generated a lot of shots, but they just didn't get a lot of traffic on the goaltender, Carter. All the shots that they had were from the boards, from the far boards, and from the point. They didn't get a lot of traffic. They need to get back to basics, get a lot more shots on goal. Even though they had about 39 shots, they got to get more traffic in front of the goal.
The Old Grizzlies snapping a losing streak. What did you think about their play tonight?
Oh, they came out slow. That first period, they were very slow, only had about 5 shots on goal. But when they got that first goal, they seemed to come out running, gunning after that. They had a lot of energy after that. I thought one of their new guys, King, number 9, came out with a lot of energy. And I think the 2 fights they had in the game tonight actually really helped them as well.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the physical play. How did you feel like Calgary did, and how did you feel like Olds did?
Well, they both had their moments. Calgary seemed to have the first 30 minutes of physical play, and then the Olds had the last 30 minutes. Both the fights looked like each got one. Both teams had one good fight. Both teams had one bad fight. But I think for Calgary to get back on the winning side, they got to be a lot more physical than they were in this game.
All right, now we're going to go to the part you've all been waiting for, the highlights. Let's throw to those. Help. And here we go. We have a fight. King and Perlin going at it. King looks like, they're just both swing, but I think King got the better of that one, don't you, Ryan?
I think so. They both wanted to go at it in the first period, and they finally got to each other. Both the Royals and the Olds came out both firing. They both look like different teams, or at least Olds looks like a different team. They came in with a lot of energy, generated a couple scoring chances. Royals came back with a couple scoring chances of their own, and then we got a good fight there to start off this period, only less than 2 minutes in.
Good chip over to Penny in the slot. Good stop. Oh, and there's the goal by Dorwith. Olds 1, Royals nothing.
That's exactly what I've been saying. They got a good scoring chance off the rush. They're able to drive the net and put the puck in behind the goaltender Bakala.
So plays it, but King went for the hit, and he went head first on the boards, but he'll be all right. There's another fight in the corner here. Koroluk is beating up on Schlitzer. Schlitzer and Koroluk, I believe.
Didn't see that one coming really, but
So loses the puck after that pass. Here's Sealock. Sealock lost into the slot for Dubrin. Dubrin scores! And that was an interception by the Olds Grizzlies in the slot for their second goal of the game.
Oh, that's a big goal for Olds. Calgary was running around in their own zone again, and Olds was able to capitalize.
Oh, and now the Royals have pulled their goalie with 2 minutes left. And now they're gonna, here comes the Grizzlies, 3 men out. Here's Penny with the puck. Penny, pass it across, and Studley is gonna score the empty netter to put this game away. He's gonna get it back at his own blue line. Tries to pass, here's a breakaway for Goodwin. Goodwin in all alone. Oh, what a stop there by Carter once again. And an Olds Grizzly player. Oh, there's gonna be a penalty shot with 32.9 seconds left. This could be it for Carter.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Carter made an unbelievable save on the breakaway. Now he's going to have to face a penalty shot, the most exciting play in sports, and it's coming up right now.
And here comes Goodwin to take this face off. He goes wide on Carter. He comes in, he shoots, and he scores. And that's going to be a good point for the Royals, as they at least don't leave this game shut out. This brings us to the conclusion of another Royals podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Rigstar Communications, the Center of Communication Studies at Mount Royal College, and Creative Monkeys. We'd like to thank you for watching and remind you to join us on October 17th for another game. But you know what? Don't just watch the podcast. Come on down to the Father David Bauer Arena and watch it live for all the great hard-hitting action. For Ryan Karkkainen, I'm Jonathon Dyck. See you next time.
This is the Calgary Royals Hockey Podcast. Brought to you by Rigstar Communications, innovative oilfield communication solutions. Video production by The Creative Monkeys.